Whether you listen, you violate, you get attention.
All-Star festivities, always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now, and today on the hill, Joe Ryan.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. And it's gone. Xander Bogaerts hits one out. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch. And I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
So up next, Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Gathers and throws. Not in time. He legs it out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Into left center for a base hit. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stop. Second and third. Nobody out. And he's got a double. Juan Soto now. Back to the mound. They get the out on Soto.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Now it's back Carpenter. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Right side, hard hit. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So 2 down now, and here is Nelson Cruz. Ripped to short. Slings to first, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. The NL is on top, 2-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, and today's starting pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Fought off foul.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Vinny Pasquantino now at the plate. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Here's Trout. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Of course, when we mention Joe Musgrove, you have to bring up. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Second inning set to go. Now it's Trent Grisham to the
center fielder, Trent Grisham.
plate. And here it comes. Foul ball there. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Up the middle, Jimenez. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Pete Alonso. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That one to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add on. It's 3-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. He's already homered in this one. That misses the zone. Ball 1. That's hard hit on the line. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a pitch. Out to short. Bogaerts with the throw to first. Judge out on the play. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Up the middle. Toss to Alonso. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Jose Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike. You know, Singy, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. AL down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Shohei Ohtani gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now the number 2 hitter.
For the National League, the second baseman,
Jake Cronenworth. The pitch. And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So man aboard. Here's Manny Machado. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Cronenworth at third. Machado stands at second, no outs. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Back foot slider struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Carpenter now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
And now it's even up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In the air, right side of the infield. That's a base hit. Run scores. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
And now Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. kicks and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
0-2 now. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
And the 0-2. That one laced to center and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. Out to short, Seager. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The NL leads it 5-0. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Justin Verlander.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Now into the game, Jock Peterson. He'll be out in left field. Also into the ball game, Michael Chavis. He takes over as the new first baseman. And he deals.
Now playing first.
There's a strike. Verlander, the tall righty, 40 years old now. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next offering is downstairs. On the ground, Bogaerts fields it cleanly. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Seager stands in now. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Adley Rutschman at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Adley Rutschman seeing a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jacob deGrom. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. On the ground to short. Seager fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And here is Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the 1st inning. And it's fouled away. Well, who would have thought Jacob deGrom as a college shortstop and then a 9th round pick by the Mets was going to turn into this good of a pitcher. Back-to-back Cy Youngs in both 2018 and 2019. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now he breaks his bat, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The 0-1. And Manny gets a piece.
Yeah, Boog, just incredible. You look at that benchmark of 200 innings, comfortably over that in 2018 with 217, and the sub.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Rutschman on to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Welcome back, John Champion.
Leading off for the American League.
And Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Andres Jimenez. Righty reliever out of the pen, Max Scherzer.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake.
So coming into the game now on defense, Dansby Swanson. He's in at shortstop. Also entering the game, Nico Horner. He's the new third baseman.
Your attention, please.
The wind of the pitch.
For the National League. Now playing third.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Nico Horner.
Strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And now 1-2. Smash to the left side. Sends it to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
Swings and misses. That is strike two. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
On the ground right side. Got it by him for the K. Nothing doing. Shane Bieber taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this.
Bieber.
Type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And a pitch. Base hit, left center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Trout settles under it. Makes the grab. And there's one down. Man at first. And now the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. Comebacker to the mound. One at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. One hit in the inning. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Edwin Diaz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with. so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now into the ball game on defense, Nick Castellanos. He takes over in right. Judge leading things off and takes a strike. And there's a foul ball. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Ramirez stands in now and watches strike one. And that's through there for a strike. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. American League goes down. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Alec Manoah.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
That's the lead. The center fielder, Trent
Grisham in his fourth year, 26 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. And the pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, 1 down. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And it's Michael Chavis at the plate.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Chavis drafted as a shortstop. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Seager. Over to first, but he beats it. Man at first. Here's the power hitting catcher, Will Smith. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Manoah, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Hit on the ground might be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Helsley.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Aloy. Jimenez now into the game. Freddie Freeman, he takes over as the new first baseman. Also into the ball game, Elias Diaz. He takes over behind the plate. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball left side. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Snap throw. And here's Corey Seager to hit. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's Adley Rutschman. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no. A new pitcher in the game, Jason Adam.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. It just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Dansby Swanson
Not shortstop. Dansby
stands in.
Swanson.
The pitch. That one ripped left field. Out of here! He sends a rocket to left, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now Jake Cronenworth. First pitch not close.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
1-1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Alvarez heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And Jack Peterson stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. And that one almost got it. Line drive. And that'll do it. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Marcus Stroman.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Pinch hitter coming on, Jorge Polanco.
Number 11, Jorge Polanco.
The pitch. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Stroman, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a slider, a splitter, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. 0-2 now. And foul ball. The 0-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is going to go. He flexes his power with that swing, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-1.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Ty France. That one ripped, but foul. Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Adolis Garcia. Runner on first and one down for him. David Bednar comes on now.
Number 51, David.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That's a little bit low. France leads off first with one away. That one ripped. Grisham raging back towards the wall. Back some more. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down. Runners at second and third. Got him. And there's two away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Ball one there. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Staying in the game on defense, Jorge Polanco. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Also entering the game, Ty France. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also into the ball game, George Springer. He'll be patrolling center field.
Number 4,
also entering the game, Adolis Garcia. He takes over in right.
Adolis.
Also into the ball game, Javier Baez. He'll be out in left field. Also entering the game, Jake Berger. He's the new third baseman. Liam Hendricks on to pitch here.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
So now the DH spot, TJ Friedel. Taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Here comes a pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Baez pulls that one down, and there's one down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. It's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Bounced up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and the defense comes away with nothing. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. Misses outside, and that's ball one. Line drive. Over to Polanco. They get one. And it's a double play to end the inning. Nothing across. 2 hits. So remaining in the game defensively, Michael Harris. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. Zach Gallen gets the ball now.
Number 23, Zach Gallen.
Now it's going to be Eloy Jimenez. And the pitch. Strike one. The 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Corner makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Yandy Diaz. A runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Yandy.
New arm out of the bullpen, Adrian Hauser.
Number 37, Adrian.
That's in there. 0-1. Fair ball. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Alex Bregman looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. Rutschman, the lead runner at second. Diaz at first, 2 out of the inning.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation.
Oh, now a great stop. Over to first. On the money. Nice play.
First it looked.
Yandy Diaz. He entered the game to pinch hit and now mans second base. Also into the ball game, Alex Bregman. He takes over as the new first baseman. Jordan Romano takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now it's Elias Diaz.
The catcher, Elias Diaz.
The pitch. And a rope into center field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
He swings and fouls one off. Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground to short, could be 2. Flips for 1. Their 4th double play of the night. Yikes. Jake Cronenworth getting ready.
Second.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Nick Fortes looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. That's in there. Out towards left center. Baez makes the catch, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no. So now a pinch hitter, Taylor Ward.
Pinch hitting, Taylor Ward.
So coming into the game now on defense, Kyle Finnegan. And, man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 71, Josh Hader.
The pitch. A little bit low. Hader, a 6'3" lefty. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Now the throw to first on the run. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Garcia swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. He's in there.
See, Boog, that right there, that's a perfect example of why he shouldn't be out there at that position. He clearly isn't comfortable. He doesn't look fluid. His footwork's all over the place, and just can't make that throw to beat the runner.
And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. On the ground, 2 ball. Can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the 2nd out. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the 3rd baseman, Jake Berger. Hard hit left side. On to first. Ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Stars: 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the home team, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.